Nation, Sanbonan Bafit, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now we've just lost. Actually, we did not lose. We drew with Polokwane City, but I'm not angry, to be honest. Now, there's some things that coach said on the interview, which I'm going to give you later on in this video. But what he said, it struck to me, to be honest with you guys. Now, obviously, I'm going to touch on the game and how we played and obviously everything, but most importantly, I believe what the coach said, it's something that does reflect how the world is currently. So remember, I said I don't blame only the coach. You understand? I blame also us, the fans, and some people who are out there, and the management and everyone. I blame each and everyone. We are all responsible for the downfall of Kaizer Chiefs. But there's something, guys, that the coach said. He said, obviously, for me, I understand it's a process and I need, if I had, actually, he said, if I had a striker, things would have been different because we are the second best team that has been creating chances. Now, there's something that I want us to clarify quickly, which we were talking about me and Cameron the other day on Kaizer's podcast. He said, Kaizer has been creating box entries. And then he said, we have not been creating chances, which that is not true, to be honest. That is not true. I went back, I did a little research, and then I just wanted to understand actually what is a box entry and what is a chance created. So this is the definition of a box entry. A box entry, they say it tracks how the team or a player successfully moves the ball into the opponent's penalty area, which in this case we can say the 18-yard area. That is a box entry. Necessarily doesn't mean it's a shot or a goal attempt, So obviously it just talks about the players putting the ball in dangerous position. You understand? That is a box entry. And then chances created. This measures the number of passes or players that led directly to a goal scoring opportunity or key passes that set up a shot, which definitely, if you want me to translate, and maybe in Zulu, so that most of you probably can understand. A box entry, it's when sidlala ibhola silfikisa, inside the penalty area. Masikhona ukulifikisa lapho. That is a box entry. Chances we created, those are the chances that we saw even on today's game. Yusuf might had 2 chances. Lilepo, I'm not sure if he had a chance. Actually, Dupree had a chance. Who else? Because today we had 10 shots and then 5 of them, I believe they were on target. 3 or 5 were on target, if I'm not mistaken, on today's game. So clearly you can see that we've been creating the chances. The chances we created, even about in also they were there in the box, the chances that were created. Those are the chances, as Kulumanga would, these are chances that are created. So definitely we do make chances, and that is not something as such among, but say born corner. And then the coach said, if I had a striker, I believe those chances, could have been used better. Not exactly what he said, but in the Shilonji mostly before getting angry and everything and starting to talk about other things. But let's be honest, he's talking the truth, which it is so. Let's be honest. And then going back to the game on how we played, let's be honest. I believe that the guys played a bit better, to be honest. Nakona, I feel like it's because Polokwane City had a plan. They had an idea in mind. They said, no, in this game, we're just going there. We play low block and then we let them run around because we do know today are going to create chances. But if we can mark them, deal with armor crosses, that is the only way. As you would, they are not going to score the goals that they need to score in order to go ahead of us, which it's something that we've seen on today's game. I don't want to lie, guys. We've seen something like this on today's game. Long ball played, and then 2 Mashai header defended. Other balls, great goalkeeping from Polokwane City. I think I have to give him that. I think the goalkeeper, the Polokwane City, did his excellent job on today's game. Let's be honest. Yes, some might not agree with me, but let's be honest, guys. We had good chances. 2 chances first half with clear scoring opportunities, but we did not manage to use them. So we had to score at least 2 goals on this game, and then 2 goals would have seen us get into top 8 and also solidify that we are in top 8, because other teams now, what they are doing something to make sure what they get into the top 8 position. And then I believe we had a set piece that was another clear scoring opportunity, so we can mix and say it was a box entry and also a clear opportunity, because Cross had something to do with that header, but he could not, direct it straight to the post. So I understand he is not a player who is very offensive, but rather a player who is defensive. So I'm not going to criticize him, Mfana. I think he had a great game. But yes, I feel like he could have done better. Nakona, I understand he plays very well when he's playing with the Modi, which is something that we've always talked about. I've always said this, that if you want Cross to give you a good game, play him with Omodi. Now, today's game, I would love to give Sibongo Salim Chwetwa, man of the match. For me, I feel like he did everything right. The passes, the clearance, dispossessing, everything yake, it was 100%. Now, obviously, some are going to say, but QP, it's because Abachita, they were playing low block. Yes, but there were those interceptions that he made, which I feel like they were very crucial in helping us maintain, the draw that we had in today's game. And then also, like I've said, Dudu Shabalala, Naye, he was missing in today's game, because clearly when we start him, I wish before so far with Sereno, I was like, I wish we had Sereno as a starter on today's game. And then maybe we would have brought in Dudu Shabalala and Mfundo Vilarazi, and then they would play their combination play. But that did not happen. I don't know what happened to Andre Tuba. Did not see him on today's game. I asked whether Elina Bangipega or what's going on. But let me know what happened with Wandile Tuba. I don't know where he is. And then also, I think we had chances, to be honest. We had chances, but let's be honest, Polokwane City, they were defending better. Let's be honest, they defended very well, and clearly you can see Uti, that is something they had from get-go. We are just going to defend. We know them, they can't score, and that is something that has happened. We didn't have creative chances that we could have used to say, yeah, okay, no, we had Namanga, we had those chances, because Mart was there, created a creative chance. We also had Dylan Solomons, which he proved my point when I said we need at least a left back who's going to complement the other right back. Now, a right back here too, which is Dylan Solomons, corner offensively and defensively, which that is the system that we are trying to apply on the team. That's why Coach Nazaruddin Nabi is the coach, and then Tina, we are the fans, and the management is the management. Nigezano Nabi what he needs so that he can be able to perform, then definitely we perform. It's not about what Tina is, it's about what the coach wants. And Stima Simsina, we promised him, we are going to give you everything that you need. So clearly, that is a problem if we are not giving him what he needs. Yes, we can give him second to what he needs, but that is not what he needed. And also, we are breaking his spirit when we say, no, we are going to give you what you need, and then we don't give him what he needs. That is a problem. So, yeah, nice shot from Dupree's, but again, like I've said, we hit the post. So I think we hit the post 3 times today alone. So some might say we were unlucky, but one thing I know, we have not won a game at FNB Stadium ever since the last game we won as but ever since that day. This year, this second half of the season, there are more than 2 games that we've won at FNB Stadium. I don't think so. That is the problem that we have been facing, and we are still facing. So at least the last game we managed to score. This game we could not even score a goal. So clearly that is something. But let's just quickly jump to Coach Nazaruddin Nabi and listen to what he is saying. And John Mangshino, I would have loved to give Sibongo Salim Chwetwa a man of the match. Mart, yes, he did well, but there were some things that I was not happy about. But anyways, it's not something big, but yeah, it is what it is, Buffett.
Finish. He speaks about the fact that he always knew that they were going to suffer today, And that's exactly what they did. But they suffer, and the prize is a single point that they needed to finish in the top 8. Alongside me now, Coach Nazruddin Nabi and Kaizer. Thank you very much for your time. First and foremost, Coach, your approach for today, how did you think it fared in the 90 minutes?
L'approche d'aujourd'hui, comment tu crois que ça a pris dans les 90 minutes?
Je pense qu'on a tout fait pour marquer, pour gagner. On savait que l'adversaire va être derrière et essayer d'exploiter le contre-attaque. C'était un équilibre à retenir très difficile. Je pense que nous avons eu le même problème. Ça définit presque toute la saison dans le championnat. Pas savoir créer d'occasion et ne pas marquer, surtout contre des équipes qui jouent avec bloc bas. En plus, quand tu n'as pas de chance, je pense qu'on a eu 3 ou 4 ballons sur le poteau. Voilà, c'est pas le football. Je pense que je dois féliciter les joueurs sur les efforts. On regrette, on s'excuse vraiment qu'on n'est pas en MTN dans le top 8. Mais je pense que le vrai championnat, c'est le champion et coupe. On ne doit pas gâcher notre joie de gagner la coupe. On a voulu vraiment être MTN, mais je pense être 3e, 4e, 5e, c'est la même chose. Sauf que MTN, c'est important, mais n'est pas aussi important que la coupe.
I think it's what's define our whole season. It's creating opportunities and not score. I think we hit like 3 times the post. We tried against a low block team to create opportunities to have more movement up top. It's unfortunate that we couldn't score, but it doesn't take away the fact that we did everything, and as well we need as well to keep the joy that we have won a cup after 10 years. It's the league, and we better be better next season.
So then how do you reflect on a season like that? A season where there's the elation of winning a cup, but there's also the reality that you're not going to be playing in the top 8. And some might say that there hasn't really been much in terms of progress between last season and this.
Qu'est-ce que tu retiens et qu'est-ce que tu peux construire à partir d'une saison comme celle-ci où tu as gagné la coupe, mais après tu n'as pas été qualifié à la MTN8. Les gens disent que peut-être que la saison n'a pas été réussie comme celle de l'année passée.
Why? Like last season? Last season is a winning season?
No.
I don't know. The translator is not.
Dit qu'il n'a pas été réussi. Les gens pourraient dire que en termes de championnat, elle n'a pas été réussie.
I'm sorry.
De l'année passée.
I'm sorry. Listen to me. Je ne vais pas être influencé pour minimiser ce que l'équipe a gagné aujourd'hui. Vas-y. Par les médias. Je ne vais pas être influencé par votre question. Vas-y.
I'm not going to be influenced by today's results and undermine what the team has won this season.
La FIFA reconnaît 2 titres, le championnat et la coupe dans tous les pays.
The FIFA or the federation recognize 2 champions, the one who wins the league and the one who wins the cup.
Je ne comprends pas pourquoi vous voulez minimiser. Les médias, c'est lui qui a dit, ne répond pas comme ça. Je ne sais pas pourquoi vous voulez minimiser les efforts de mes joueurs d'avoir gagné la coupe en sortant 3 équipes qui nous ont représentés à la CAF, en finale, en demi-finale et peut-être en Champions League en finale. Vous voulez minimiser ça, c'est les efforts des joueurs. Vous n'avez pas le droit de minimiser ça.
I think nobody can undermine what the team has done this season. They have won a cup with 10 years without a trophy.
10 years. The cup, for me, not 10 or 7 years. For me, the Kaizer is win an official title, this official from the FIFA Cup. And I regret, I'm not in MTN. It's better if I am MTN, but don't forget I'm in the process. This is a translate season. I give more importance for model game. I am number 2 in an opportunity to score. The problem with the team is efficiency. One striker score. If we have this striker, maybe I'm number 3 this season. Okay? For that, I don't dramatize. It's not good. I'm not happy. We finish. But previous for me, after the final, after we win Net Cup, why I talk for your colleague? I talk, yes, I'm very happy we win the cup, but first for me is the process. I don't change every game. No, it's not process, it's the result. I don't defend myself. I know my line with the committee, with the direction. We know now what I needed the team. I think we progress in a process because I understand what I needed exactly the team. But I regret we are not at MTN, and I stop like that. I don't dramatize. It's not. We win the net bank, my brother, and we win a big step in process.
Coach, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Coach. And I just want to clarify, it wasn't my opinion. I was just asking you a question. It's not my opinion. Yes.
Because every time the question is a negative. Why? If you win, I want net bank, 10 years. If you win net bank, no, I want no MTN. If not, no. Because me, I understand all. In South Africa, I understand all. I understand all the people, all the critic, all analyze, but I respect all the analyze, but never want to change my direction with Kaizer Chief, me and the committee. Because we build. Some people is not happy Kaizer Chiefs come back. I know. Too much people not happy. Because I know why. I give him reason. Because I observe the reaction of the fans after NetGap. This is not good for some people. And these some people continue to create a problem here, to create us, to critique us, to create confusion, to push the fans to attack the coach, but don't worry. Don't forget for that.
I appreciate your honesty, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There he is, Coach Nabi. Certainly said plenty there. Make of that what you will. So then, for one last time here at the FNB Stadium this season,